headlines. Amit Shah tests coronavirus positive, admitted to hospital on doctor's advice. With 54,736 cases, 853 deaths in 24 hours, India's coronavirus tally races past 17 lakh. And names of Hemanta, Leshemba, Agatha from Northeast doing round in Modi cabinet expansion. Hello, you're watching Times of Manipur English News with me, Mandira, and now the news in detail. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has tested positive for coronavirus. The minister tweeted this afternoon. He said he's getting admitted to a hospital on the advice of doctors. On getting the initial symptoms of corona, I got the test done and the report came back positive. My health is fine, but I am being admitted to the hospital on the advice of doctors, tweeted Shah. The Home Minister also requested those who had come in his contact to isolate themselves and get tested. On July 24, the BJP's newly elected Rajya Sabha MP from Manipur, Leshemba Sanajaba, called on the minister. On July 21st, the minister received a delegation of the National Backward Classes Commission (NCBC) under the leadership of Bhagwan Lal Sahni. In May, there was a lot of buzz around Shah's health. At the time, also the minister took to Twitter to dispel such rumors, a media report said. Uttar Pradesh Minister Kamal Rani Varun, who had earlier tested positive for the novel coronavirus, died due to the infection in Lucknow today. Kamal Rani is the first minister in Uttar Pradesh to die after contracting coronavirus. She was 62. According to a media report, Kamal Rani Varun was the Minister of Technical Education in the Uttar Pradesh cabinet and MLA from Ghatampur seat in Kanpur Nagar. She was also a member of 11th and 12th Lok Sabha, the report said. It may be mentioned that Rajya Sabha member Amar Singh died at a Singapore hospital yesterday. According to media reports, Singh had been undergoing treatment at the hospital for several months and had lately been admitted to its intensive care unit. He was 64. India's coronavirus tally today crossed the 17 lakh mark with a spike of over 54,000 fresh cases, with 853 deaths in the past 24 hours beginning yesterday. As more people tested positive for the infection, India's single-day COVID-19 tally stood at 54,736 yesterday. According to Union Health Ministry data updated this morning, India's coronavirus tally has mounted to 17,50,724, including 5,67,730 active cases. According to reports, a total of 11,45,630 people has so far cured of the infection and 37,364 people have died since India reported its first fatality due to coronavirus. This was the fourth consecutive day that coronavirus cases in India have increased by more than 50,000. The total number of COVID-19 infections in Manipur has reached 2,756 with 6 deaths so far. According to COVID-19 Command Control Room, 55 persons were confirmed at diagnostic centers in Imphal, Bishnupur and Tamenglong districts in the past 24 hours. The new cases belong to different districts. In addition to this, 80 security personnel of CAPF were also infected by the virus. The report said 10 persons have been discharged from various COVID care centers across the state after they tested negative for COVID-19. The number of active cases in Manipur now stands at 1,051, while 1,699 individuals have recovered till date. Meanwhile, all the personnel of Imphal City Police Station have been asked to test for COVID-19 after a driver of the city police tested positive for COVID-19 yesterday, official reports said. With speculations are rife that Narendra Modi cabinet will be expanded in the first half of August, 3 names from the northeast are doing round for the ministerial berths. According to a media report, Assam Health Minister Hemanta Biswa Sarma, former Union Minister Agatha Sangma and Manipur's titular king Leshemba Sanajaba are strong contenders for ministerial berths in the Modi cabinet. The report quoted party sources as saying that the expansion is most likely to take place soon after the Bhumi Pujan for the construction of Ram temple at Ayodhya. The Modi government currently has 57 ministers. Several of the ministers have a number of portfolios. For one of the ministerial berths, Manipur's titular king Leshemba Sanajaba, who won the lone seat of Rajya Sabha in Manipur on June 22nd, is a strong contender, a BJP leader said. Sanajaba recently had a meeting with BJP top leader Amit Shah in the national capital. Assam Finance and Health Minister Hemanta Biswa Sarma is another name doing the round to represent the Northeast in the Modi ministry. We'll take a short break here. Keep watching.
Sri Sri Gaura Chandraya Nama Purbasramda Aikoi Khwaibu Naukon Biramba Sri Tongbram Gauramani Singna Magi Nuksizaraba Imung Manung Sagaina Tayamadi Marup Mapang Khwai Pumnamak Puthadok Lamlaga Haukiba Tang Kunithoi Tha Taret Lisingani Kun Eng Thawan Ginini Panba Yumsakai Sanumita Sri Guru Gi Kripadagi Be Solaga Sri Gauradas Saitanadas Haiba Nam Phangzaduna Brindavan Prapti Oikhrei Lakliba Tang Mari Thanipan Lisingani Kun Eng Thawan Gi Tara Taruk Ni Panba Laipak Popa Numita Chira Usop Din Thokle Numid asida laikhidraba Vaishnab ki Atma Santi Gidamak ngamjaba bastu kharadang Hari Sankritan galoinana Sri Sri Gaurachandra Mahaprabhu gi charanda kachagadauri Malem sinba thungna sandorakliba COVID-19 amaram oraga imung manung sagai natai khaktamak karma asi pangthok charagani masida miyamna warau bidanaba nolukna ningsingjari Seba phangzariba Dr. Git Chandra Tongbram amadi imung manung hauba marak kaisamlikai
Khanghanjaba Oirakliba COVID-19 Laichat Namaram Oiraga, Lamjingba Hospital and Medical Research Institute Private Limited na Obstetrics Amadi Gynecology ki oina plan cases kaktamak lauzaragani. Akopamorol gidamak makhada pijariba number sida contact tawbiyo. Contact number 8258967890. Khanganjariba Dr. R.K. Kumarjit, Medical Superintendent, Lamjingba Hospital and Medical Research Institute Private Limited.
Anauba feature single na Lecture Dachan Ready Gold. Distinctive LED DRLS, 20-inch 32cm infotainment screen, smart drive auto, spacious cabin, flexible storage capacity, intuitive reverse parking assist camera, starting price 3 lakh. Booking kidama ngasi maglangsing birau Island Nissan Kanchipur near Standard Robert Higher Secondary School.
AKID Center, Gari Makhalekai gi Imphal Valley Academy da hangliba center asina NET amadi IIT JEE experiencing da top makal gi coaching piri. LN Akash Fitji amadi Kota Rajasthan gi experience leraba faculty singna center asida takpi tambiri.
I am Sudhir Inam and I am a student of Commerce School and I choose AK.
I am Khojam Viraj. I am a student of Science National School, Odisha and I choose AK.
I am Robachan Hong Sangbom. I am a student of Harvard School and I choose AK.
Karan Hong Sangbom Commerce School and I choose AK.
Online admissions open. Register today.
Welcome back. All Manipur VDF Welfare Association has suspended its hunger strike indefinitely owing to the global COVID-19 situation. The association had been on hunger strike since July 16, demanding service regularization, 13 months salary and appropriate remuneration. However, the association said they will continue with the pen down, gun down steer in all the districts of the state. In a press release, Association General Secretary S.H. Sanjeet condemned the disruption caused by an Imphal West police team during a protest staged by the association at Kwakaithal Bazaar today. In the release, the association pledged that it will not end the steer until their demands are fulfilled. Pushing for their demands, 10,050 village defence force personnel are on steer since July 16, 2020, spearheaded by All Manipur VDF Welfare Association. According to our Jiribam correspondent, Jiribam District VDF Welfare Association today held a protest in front of the Jiribam police station, shouting various slogans to fulfill their demands. Jiribam District VDF Welfare Association President O. Bisambhor Singh expressed unhappiness over the government's failure to recognize the tireless service of VDF as COVID-19 frontline warriors. He warned of intensifying the protest from August 10 in case the government fails to meet their demands.
सरकारना कोई अथुब मतम दे पीबो कने हाइबो आशा थमजरी मरम अदुना कोई ngasi map जिरबाम दा लेरिबा बीडीएफ सिंगना कोई सरकार की पुंगिंग चिंचिनजबग लोइनाना कोई बीडीएफ के अथुब मतम दे डिमांड से पीबीयू नतब तारगदे कोई लागिबा अगस्त की तांग 13 दगी कोई हेन कनबा खोंजंग अमा कोई जंक्शन नबुगिदमक सेम सारे मरम अदुना कोई तालिबा डिमांड से पीद्रि फावबा बीडीएफ सिंग दि आम डाउन पेन डाउन कोई अदुगुंबा ड्यूटी तौदबा हाइना कोई लेपनरे.
Taking part in the demonstration, Jiribam District VDF Welfare Association General Secretary L. Santanjit Singh said the government is not taking the VDF demand seriously.
ngasi maksu akoina demand kya ama sutale piriba demand sing asi government na ubida basi Jiribam district laiba VDF singa thamo suna ngai aduga haiba demand sing asi lagliba August date 10 phauda government na nusibire haiga VDF sing ni wari basi ubiduna pituk pinaba best media thong dan sing jare iro lena manipur da laiba apagi honorable 60 MLA na ngasi VDF na samasida sing bagi right PBU haina ngasi pal ba amadi laiba MLA singda Jiribam district ki welfare site gi diksha asini jari abasi best media thong da thamjai.
Residents of 6 assembly constituencies in Bishnupur district are now in constant fear of surging COVID-19 cases in Manipur despite the relentless efforts of the government to contain the virus. According to our Bishnupur correspondent, Kakiai village within Nambol has been declared a containment zone after a woman from the village tested COVID-19 positive, following which neighboring Ishol village has banned entry of visitors to the locality as a precautionary measure. Meanwhile, in several parts of the district, including Bishnupur district headquarters, were seen barricading with drop gates and fences at all intersections. Local club volunteers are keeping a strict vigil on movement of people in the areas. District police are also keeping an eye on lockdown and curfew violators. Police in front of their respective outposts were busy detaining and fining violators. Ethno-Heritage Council Harikon has expressed concern over the prevailing drug menace in Manipur. Harikon maintained that many youngsters in the state have become victims of drug abuse while many are indulging in drug smuggling to make easy money. Harikon in a press release alleged that the government and many high-profile individuals in the state are involved in the business of tobacco and tobacco products amid the ongoing lockdown. Mentioning about the multi-crore drug seizure case involving former ADC chairman Lukhose Zhao, Harikon said that the media reports that Chief Minister and Biren high-ranking police officials and some key BJP leaders were working in the favor of Lukhose Zhao, and these leaders were pressuring a police officer to withdraw the case are confusing the masses. Under the supervision, Thobal constituency, MLA Okram Ibobi, Thobal Municipal Council, Ward No. 1, Councillor Okram Inautumbi, along with volunteers of OIC, SSAWA and Thobal constituency, COVID-19 aid, today disinfected every nook and corner of Thobal Okram and Wangmataba Sarok Makha with sodium hypochlorite. According to our Thobal correspondent, the TMC Ward No. 1 Councillor also provided edibles to around 20 households now under quarantine. Meitei Council More today condoled the sudden demise of Pukrambam Nando of Langthapal Lep Mayai Lekai on August 1st last. Nando was 66. He was the owner of Lakshmi Hotel located at More, Ward No. 6. Meitei Council More in a press release today mentioned that late Nando had made immense contribution to Meitei Council More and Ima Khongdong Lerembi Thaugallup. Sanitization drive in Thobal district continued. The district has so far reported 3 deaths from COVID-19. Thobal Municipal Council Ward No. 4 Councillor Akoijam Ongbi Chandrajini and members of Ward Development Committee today sanitized the ward area using disinfectants. Khurai Thoidingjam Laikai was sanitized today under the initiative of Khurai constituency MLA El Sushindro and coordinating body Khurai. Eastern Popular Club Khurai Thoidingjam Laikai Vice President Bones said that sanitization program will be continued in other parts of the constituency in days to come. He urged all to maintain COVID-19 protocols to help combat the deadly disease. Phogakchau Ikhai Police Station, under the supervision of Superintendent of Police Bishnupur Priyadarshini Lashram in collaboration with the Young Kwakta Organization, MMWO Bishnupur, 7 Salai, Tera Khongsangbi and Moirang Fire Service Station today sanitized Kwakta Municipal and Tera Khongsangbi areas using sodium hypochlorite solution. The sanitization covered Khudekpi and Torbung. Officer in charge of Phogakchau Ikhai Police Station KH Rajan Khangambam, YKO President Anish Ahmed and organization leaders supervised today's sanitization.
Hydrochloride haiba khoi liquid ase khoi magi sonda COVID-19 asidagi kitawasu ngakthokpa ngamgadra haidana khoi masigi magi sonda laibiriba kun mari asigi laikai mari asigi khoi police na lusingaga sanitize tokchapani.
Kadajit Youth Welfare Associated Club Wabagai today said start of issuing inner line permit ILP passes to outsiders amid the current situation by the state government has stunned the club. KYWAC cited that the number of COVID-19 cases in the state has increased at an alarming rate due to arrival of returnees from outside. Through a press release, the local club appealed to the government to immediately stop issuing inner line permit pass to outsiders and urged all to go hand in hand in the fight against deadly disease. Members of Lamlai Youth Development Committee, under the supervision of co-opted member of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, Achoybam Deben, sanitized various places of Lamlai Assembly constituency today. The sanitization was carried out after one person from Lamlai was tested COVID-19 positive. The sanitization drive covered Lamlai, Takhel Gram Panchayat, Terakhong and Haikon. Time for another short break. Keep watching. Haukiba
July Yitang Kuntrada Tom TV News ki Manipuri Pau the Yaukiba Pau Amagi Matung ina People's Resource Development ki Secretary I Suranjoy na Thadorok Cherol Amagi Matung ina Sengdok Cheri Madudi 163 years of Sepoy Mutiny Thoramga Marilena Haukiba June Kunipanda Rakta Dhara statewide voluntary blood donation camp ama pangthoki Maduda Sega Rotalaiba Maitram Sanatomba Kauba Mioy ama EP Balaki. Central Drug Standard Control Organization, National Blood Transfusion Council, National AIDS Control Organization ge guidelines ki matung ina Dr. Ishwara Murthy ji Kauba, Chennai dagi Dr. Amana, Mahakpo physical examination amasung medical history, haibadi medical drug history loki. Maitram Sanatombagi Khudang Animakta Dakpam Kaya Ama Laiba Thengnabadagi, allergic reaction oiramba yai haiduna, Mahak Matam Khara EP Bayakiroi haiki. Miyam da afaba I fanghanaba amadi miyam gi yaifanabagi damak malem pumbada chatnariba chatna kanglon gi matung ina government servant ama oina public interest ta thaudang pangthokibani Maitram Sanatombana lana lauduna mahakpu iphandre ikaiba pibire drug addict ni haibire haiduna mathanda khanjaduna Dr. Ishwara Murthy ji da law khongduna chaibaga loinana kihanbadagi irang horakhi Hiram masida Dr. Ishwara Murthy ji na Kiduna Assistant Professor Rims Dr. K. Rajchandra Singh Amadi staff Singi Mafamda Mateng Pibinaba Changjarakhi. Maitram Sanatombada Dr. K. Rajchandra Amadi Atai Dr. Natraga staff Amatana drug addict ni haikiba Amadi Kihan Kibagi Wafam Leite. Numidadudagi Hauduna Maitram Sanatombana social media da Aranba Pau Sandoktuna Dr. Rajchandra gi Mingchat Thinaba Amadi Aranba Tahanaba Pau Sandoktuna Lakli. Miyoibagi sentiment sokpa Amadi medical ethics ki wangmada drug addict haibu wafam asi haikiba Leite. Numit adugi achumba thodok adugi witness ka loinana medical superintendent Rimsna wahang pohong chatharaduna Maitram Sanatombadasu report thakrabani matungda civil society organization singna wahang pohong tobiraga achum aran thidokpiraba matungda pau hapinaba ningsingjari amadi Maitram Sanatombana sirakliba maral sing asi yumpham yaudabani haina sengdokchari ba transfusion medicine department Rims
Awaba Fongdokpa Nongpok Ningthau Panthubi Ima Ipa Anigi Seba Matam Sangna Tawiramba Ahal Ibungo Naurem Angau Maiteina Mahaki Punsi Sengse Loiraduna Imung Manung Sagai Natai Amadi Marup Mapang Khwai Pumna Makpu Thadok Lamlaga Haukiba Chaichat Kunmathoi Lisingani Kun Thawan gi Nong Mapanba Leipak Popa Numita Taibang Mapugi Leikolda Leirang Leinam Oina Tinkrai Mahakna Leikhidabada Nongpok Ningthau Panthubi Ima Ipa Lai Committee na Awaba Fongdokpaga Loinana Mapugi Leikolda Ingna Chingna Leirunaba Thaunizari Awaba Fongdokchariba Nongpok Ningthau Panthubi Ima Ipa Lai Committee
Manipur University da affiliate Tauraba South Asian Institute of Rural and Agricultural Management Sairam Langjing Achoba Imphal West ki admission hausare course singdi BSc Agriculture BSc Horticulture amadi Bachelor of Business Administration BBA Aku pamarol gidamak ekhogi website www.sairam.org.in natraga 7641929924 da contact tabiyo
Welcome back. Number of COVID-19 cases in Assam continues to surge. The state has witnessed 101 COVID-19 deaths so far. Assam has banned inter-district travel till August 15 in the state. The travel ban will begin from August 5th. So far, there are 41,726 COVID-19 positive cases in Assam with 10,180 active cases. Of this, 31,442 people have been discharged. Assam is all set to reopen schools from September 1st under new guidelines. An order has been issued for all teaching and non-teaching staffs of every schools and colleges of the state to test for COVID-19 as a precautionary measure. However, under the new guidelines, there will be no classes till Class 4. During a press conference, Assam Education Minister Hemanta Biswa Sarma said Class 5 to 8 have been permitted to conduct classes at a village field or an open space, while students for classes 10 and 12 can have 4 days of classes in a week. As for colleges, the minister said the classes would be conducted only for the final semester students. The Assam government has decided to commence the Unlock 3.0 process in the state with effect from today. After taking into consideration the present COVID-19 situation and latest Union Home Ministry's directives, a media report said that as per the directives, all permitted activities mentioned in the earlier orders shall continue to be allowed between 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. between Monday and Friday, subject to the opening of only one side of the street. Malls and gymnasiums are allowed to operate between Monday and Friday on the same side of the street on which other shops are allowed in Kamrup Metropolitan District and both sides in case of all other districts. Restaurants and other hospitality services are allowed to function on all days except Saturday and Sunday with the maintenance of COVID protocol of social distancing. Cinema halls, swimming pools, entertainment parks, theatres, bars, auditoriums, assembly halls and similar places of the public gathering shall remain closed. Meanwhile, inter-district movement of people is allowed on Monday and Tuesday only. No separate permission or permit will be required for inter-district movement, the report said. The death toll in Latin America from the novel coronavirus passed 2 lakhs last night. A Reuters tally showed underlying the region's status as one of the global epicenters of the pandemic that is testing governments to the limit. The media report said that apart from the United States, Brazil and Mexico have racked up more fatalities from the other virus than any other country, and together they account for around 70% of the regional death toll. Brazil reported a daily record of 1,595 coronavirus deaths earlier in the week and registered another 1,088 yesterday. Mexico recorded 784 fatalities so far and for the first time logged more than 9,000 new infections from the virus. Other countries in Latin America are also battling to hold the coronavirus at bay, and the region breached the 2 lakh mark after Peru registered another 191 fatalities, the report added. Indian and Chinese military commanders will hold a fresh round of negotiations today to finalize modalities for taking forward the disengagement process on friction points like Pangong, So in eastern Ladakh, government resources said. As per a media report, the key focus of the 5th round of Corps commander-level talks is expected to be finalizing a framework for total disengagement of troops from friction points besides withdrawal of forces and weapons from the rear bases of the two militaries in a time-bound manner. India conveyed a firm message to the Chinese side that it has to implement the disengagement process as agreed to during the 4 rounds of Corps commander-level talks between the two militaries, the report said. India's Education Ministry has decided to review in the coming week the setting up of local chapters of the Confucius Institutes in association with 7 local colleges and universities after security agencies alerted it to the growing Chinese influence in higher education in India, as per a media report. The ministry also plans to review 54 memoranda of understanding signed between prestigious educational institutions including IITs, BHU, JNU and NITs and Chinese institutions. It has already issued a notification to the Ministry of External Affairs and the University Grants Commission. The Confucius Institutes are directly funded by Ministry of Education of People's Republic of China with the ostensible aim to promote Chinese language and culture. but they have come in for criticism all around the world, including the US and the UK, for helping spread Chinese propaganda. Most recently, according to a BBC report of September 2019, Australia launched an investigation of whether the agreements between universities and the institute have broken anti-foreign interference laws. Manipur Amateur Boxing Association (MABA) today launched its new official website, https mabamanipur.site. This was informed in a release from MABA President NG Tej Kumar Singh. The Board of Control for Cricket in India has not paid some of the cricketers their due for close to 10 months now. According to a media report, BCCI's 27 elite contracted players are yet to receive the first of the quarterly installments due since October 2019. It may be mentioned that the total retainer amount due for contracted cricketers annually is Rs 99 crore, with the payment divided on grading. Grade A plus cricketers Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma and Jasprit Bumrah get Rs 7 crore annually. The other regulars in grades A, B and C get Rs 5 crore, Rs 3 crore and Rs 1 crore respectively, the report asserted. Now the top news headlines once again. Amit Shah tests coronavirus positive, admitted to hospital on doctor's advice. With 54,736 cases, 853 deaths in 24 hours, India's coronavirus tally races past 17 lakh. And names of Himanta, Leshemba, Agatha from Northeast doing round in Modi cabinet expansion. This is all for now. Keep watching Times of Manipur for more updates.